And good morning, everybody. It is Wonderful Wednesday with Mike Leary. Now, Mike, I met you probably about a good 3 years ago at some networking. And, you are a fascinating man because
Oh,
who calls themselves Money Mike? So it's like, it's like always, tell me more. So please, do you know what? Take it away. Tell us about you. Tell us about your business.
sure. I do remember meeting you several years ago at a networking event. It was very pleasant. You're very gracious. I think everybody here loves your accent, which just ingratiates you more to them. And you're just a kind, helpful human being. The Money Mike thing, interestingly, came from a client of mine that I helped serve. And he was a landscaper and he needed some equipment. And we were texting, or he called me back and he said, I don't know. He just came out and said, he says, I'm going to call you Money Mike. And I went, okay, that works. I'll use it. It's what do they call it? Alliteration.
Yeah, it's great.
So I relocated here with my wife about 12, 13 years ago. And I was in B2B sales for a good amount of years. And it just kind of wore on me that it was the same old thing. No matter which company I was representing, I was out there selling my widget. And business owners, I like to say business owners can see a salesperson coming through the door. They know what you look like, they know what you smell like, and they don't have time for you. And then COVID happened and people were just like, psh, I'm just trying to stay alive, dude. I don't care what you're selling or what it is, unless it's cash, I'm not interested. So I went, that's interesting. So I had a friend from New Jersey reach out to me and he was involved with the alternative financing. Getting working capital for businesses. And it really, I like the business model behind it because it was just meet, greet, and inform, which to me meant I don't have to hunt you down. I don't have to chase you. I don't have to be in your face or sell anybody in my 3-foot space. So I really like that about it. And the biggest thing that people need, if it's not time, they need access to working capital. I mean, Small Business Association itself says, 6 out of 10 businesses right now are either breaking even or losing money. And 82% of businesses go out of business in 3 to 5 years. And they cite the lack of access to working capital as the main reason. So all of those came together. And I love what I do. And I love the value that I bring. It's a niche. Not everybody needs what I do, which is why I add other services. But it's very fulfilling. It really is.
Yeah, because when it works for somebody, I bet you get those warm, fuzzy feelings.
You do, because it lets them, if they have a good use for the money, it lets them grow and expand when they want to. Because I could usually turn a deal around within 24 hours of me having the required information I need, which is minimal. And I won't go into all of that here. People know how to reach me and get in touch with me. But yeah, it is very nice and it's easily accessible and it's short term. So it's not going to be another mortgage. It's not going to be a 5, 10, 15-year thing. So it does work well when it's properly applied.
Yeah. I love it. And what else do you do then? What are your other things?
Well, because of how successful the networking was, people started coming up to me and they wanted to partner with me in different business services. And I didn't really count on that. And I was like, So I formed my LLC, learcobusinessservices, a little over a year ago, February, to kind of put everything in there and that be my central place where everything occurs. And I do a lot of partnerships with a lot of different people who serve other business owners. And that's gratifying. What I'm doing, and I pretty much I'm comfortable with the name that I've made for myself, being Money Mike and providing capital. People know me, they know that's what I do, and they reach out to me. So this year, I'm not getting away from that because that's pretty well, it's not self-sustaining, but it's established. So people know what it is. So the two things that really have my eyes this year are another partnership that Leary is involved with, and that's with a company that does business process automation. So every business has manual processes, and come to find out through researching it and through this nationwide company, is that a lot of those processes get replicated, and you have to enter in stuff into Salesforce, and you have to enter the same information into QuickBooks, and then your own CRM, and then whatever your own proprietary data systems. This service that we offer It's what I call a performance-based business service, meaning there is no outlay of capital for the business owner unless he sees the value and we demonstrate that beforehand. With the business process automation, we handle whole implementation costs. We lay it out and then we go forward from there. And if he likes it and he sees it and he sees where he's going to save and get back his most valuable asset, which is time,
Yeah, I was
then
going to
they
say
move
time.
forward. Right.
Right.
Then we
Okay.
move forward. Automation leads to greater efficiencies, and greater efficiencies lead to greater profitability. It just is. Automation is always less expensive than human capital.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I love that about it. I love that
Yeah, I
about
love it because and the headache of it. And if it's automated, then
Yeah.
it's like, it just makes it so much easier because it just does,
It does. It does. It's just, it's math. And the ROI is like instant. So once you implement it and you go forward on a monthly basis, it's there immediately. It's not a 3, 4 year, 1 year. It's immediate, which I like.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So out of interest, who are you mostly in business with? What kind of people? Is it smaller businesses? Is it sort of, I don't know, say you've got your landscaping people? Is it your contractors? Is it even hairdressers? Who is it?
It's actually all of them, Claudia. It's small to medium-sized businesses, which I think the SBA defines a small business as up to 10 million annually. Yes, as far as the funding goes, well, let me back up for a minute. The business process automation is almost for any business could use it. And it's basically a 15-minute, what we call a discovery call. You get on a call, and the time that it would take you to enjoy a coffee, you could find out if your business could benefit from the automation aspect of it. As far as the money and the alternative funding, our prime industries that we do well with and we fund a lot is construction, restaurant, retail, and the trades, like your landscapers, your plumbers, and your electricians. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because we do that based on the revenue, it's not the same as the bank. And because we know each other several years, I always ask people if they went to their bank first, because it's never going to be less expensive if you need working capital than going to your bank. That's just a fact. I know my lane. I stay in it. I don't hide from it. Collateral-free money that we offer has a premium. It's expensive. And you shouldn't go down that road until you've exhausted your bank options. But that being said, for people who do not want to put up collateral or put up a real estate or put up a house and then jeopardize a marriage, it works because it's collateral free, and it's usually, like I said, I could turn it around in 24 hours. And our qualifying makes a banker shiver because our FICO is like 550, because our investors take that risk. And it's based on the revenue that the business is earning over the last 3 months. That's it. Some of his personal stuff will come into it, but as a whole, that's going to put him in whether he's qualified or not. And because it's automated, it happens all online. They know the day that they apply where they stand, and they'll probably have their offer the following day. If they want it, it's a soft credit pull, and there's no obligation to proceed. If you don't like the way the numbers shake out and you think it's too expensive, you say no. We all part friends, and we're happy, and we go.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So, good. Okay. Well, that's wonderful. And you'll give me your links and everything, won't you? So that I can, we can share those with everybody. And so anybody, if you need Money Mike, you now know how to get hold of him. So everybody have a wonderful day. And it's goodbye from me, Claudia Rickard. And it's goodbye from
Michael Leary, AKA Money Mike. My clients call me Money Mike because when the bank says no, I'm the guy they like.
Oh, I like it. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Claudia.
Right. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Bye.